welcome back to the, as we say in Germany, most holprige Start as possible. Hi, I will just cut that together because I already introduced myself, but my guest introduced himself as well, but I'm not sure how everyone out there is good in lip reading. So please repeat your introduction.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I'm Xander Tabler. I am the community manager over Fantasy Flight Games. My job as community manager is to be the liaison between you all, players in the community, and FFG and Asmodee as a whole. So that way we have your voice represented when we're making decisions, as well as be able to, explain what's happening on our side and be that voice for FFG to you all as the community. So as both a member of FFG and the community, it's really fun to get to sit down and play some games with community members at events, which is a big part of my job, but also with content creators like yourself, and just generally on live streams with our design team too. It's a big part of my job is the live stream, so you may recognize me from there as well if you tune into the FFG Lives every Wednesday and Thursday.
And you have a rules admiral in your team, and you are the spoiler general of New Cards.
Yes, that is true.
Okay.
I do work really hard. Me and Tyler Parrott, one of the designers of the game, as well as the lead designer of each of the sets, really work hard on making sure that the spoiler seasons and our previous seasons are super exciting. We're showing you new stuff each week, changing what your perceptions are of that set as you kind of approach the whole thing, and then really, end on a bang and some really cool cards to finish the whole thing off, even if you think you know what the whole set looks like. And so we put a lot of thought and effort into our run up to each set's release, and so that's one of the ways that I just get to be a part of that.
Great. Looking forward to it. We had a couple of weeks without new cards, and it's slowly ramping up. So a lot of fodder for the podcast and everything else to show. Let's switch to the webcam play scene. What decks have you brought?
So, my main one I brought is Yoda Green. I was, trying something new. It looks like the heads up on your side might be a little wonky. There we go. Yeah. But I brought Yoda. I have a couple other decks. Many people who have played me at an event since the release of Set 2 knows that one of my favorite decks is Han 1 with a red base. So that's my other choice I brought here. Big fan of Han with red. Specifically, there's a lot of really cool cards that you can ramp into at 7-drop, but Poe is a big one for this. And then there's also Hotshot DL44, which is one of the best smuggle cards, I think, in the game. And so I really enjoy that deck. And then let's see what else I have in this deck box laying around. I also have my Count Dooku deck, but I've played that a bunch on stream, so I'll stay away from that one today. But I do have another blue green villainy deck with my Emperor Palpatine control deck. And so I got a good variety across these ones, but excited to see what any of them can do.
I played Han Solo on the Star Showdown on Saturday for the first time and did not really know what the deck is doing and what's the trick is. And I was with 3 resources and my opponent was with 7. So I would prefer not to play against Han Solo.
That's fair. I will put Han Solo away.
Thank you very much.
He's out of here. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, you can choose who I will play. I have the possibility of playing Hondo in the showcase. I've never played this card before, so it was drawn and to the binder immediately. We have these 2 leaders with the same deck.
Oh, nice. That's fun.
Not really sure, and I think this would be the most boring one because everyone is playing them right now. And before we started the stream, I wanted to tell you something, and I just I'm really, really grateful for being the guy who spoiled the triple dark raid 2 sets ago, because it's getting played so much, and every time I play this deck, I'm happy, especially happy when I draw that card. So thank you again.
It's cool to see the card.
So
yeah, no problem at all.
Your choice.
I know that other creators have shown off like their own cards that they got, and they have gone down like, oh, I need every version of the card that I spoiled. And so I was like, I think that's super fun that people would really enjoy and like latch onto this card that you had the ability to show off to the world. So that's really cool.
Yeah, I did that
I
with the
think,
Homestead Militia in the first set. You can't really do that with a playable rare.
yeah,
That's getting quite expensive really quickly.
There. Let's see. Hondo's out there. Let's see what Hondo can do.
Yes.
Do you have a preference between Yoda or Palpatine today for me? Or at least for game 1?
Let's do Yoda.
All right. This is my newest deck, and I haven't really played it outside of my own household at this point, and so fingers crossed it does its job.
Very good. I will just give the base a little bit more space.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
I'm not really. I don't really know Hondo as a character very well, so
Okay.
because of that, I'm not really sure if he is in Coronet City anywhere in his life, because I'm a big fan of having the right base for the leader. I can imagine that Yoda visited Maskanata once. They are both very, very old, and he probably just was there for a drink.
Exactly. He could swing by. I mean, in Hondo and Coronet City, it's possible. He's well traveled. It seems like, so I could definitely see him swinging around there. But yeah, Maz's castle, Yoda. It felt right, and I just love the art piece for Maz's castle too. So I was like, well, this will be the one.
Great playmat design as well.
Thank you as well.
I meant the castle. I think it's not an official playmat, but could be. So
sure.
let's odd or even.
I'll go odd.
So that's my initiative then. Let's see. Never played this deck. Only have drawn 6 and mulligan on digital. So not really sure what the game plan here is, but we will see.
That's fair.
I can imagine people out there don't really know what Hondo does, because Hondo is not played often. His leader ability is when you play a card using Smuggle, you may exhaust this leader. If you do, give an experience token to a unit. He flips on 6 and is a 3/7 leader then.
Yes. Yeah.
Good.
That is a fun smuggling leader. I think I have to stick with this. I don't know if I like it, but it feels like it's can't take that risk right now.
Good. I will open in space with the collection Starhopper for 2.
All right, the collection Starhopper. So I will go ahead, and I think the Space Arena is where it's at. So I will go ahead and play an Arc 170. Restored.
Let's see, restore 1. Then I will claim.
I'll pass.
Okay, you are in space as well. It's a 2/3. I can't remove it. But are you ready?
Yep.
Because your card is not ready yet.
Oh, he is not. You're right.
I'm completely in the planetary qualifier mindset. If not ready, then I will not play. I will play a Sentinel in space for 3 Black Sun Starfighter.
All right. I think I start out and pay 3 for a resupply.
Yes. And
I will have a resource.
Attack your base for 2.
Right. To my base. I'll use the tokens. That will show up a little bit better than a white die. All right. I will defeat your Sentinel in space and restore 1.
Yes.
I'll also be defeated, unfortunately.
Then I will claim.
All right. I will use Yoda's ability. If a unit left play the space, I draw a card, then put the top card of my then put a card from my hand on the top or bottom of my deck. So
I would love to know if I'm not sure if you can or will answer that, but was the leader ability only own units at first, and it got widened to any unit left this place?
That's a good question. I don't know if I remember Yoda's like very original ability at all. I didn't really actually play with him much in playtesting, really at all. And so he's one that like the set came out and I was like, oh, I need to build this, despite never having played it. Usually I come into a set going, oh yeah, I remember I like this leader. I'll do that. This is like a fun thing. So I was like, I was just with everybody else going, yeah, Yoda seems really neat. Let's try it out. I am ready.
Okay. I did not do the regroup phase yet. Let's do this. I was not ready. Okay. Before you take my Starhopper away, I will do 2 more damage on your base.
Yeah. 2 more damage on my base? I don't know if I did mine as well, actually, but... Oh, why did I do that? 1, 2, okay. I believe I will... With this guy, it seems like you're going pretty space heavy, so I'm going to drop this Concord Dawn Interceptor right here.
He switched sides. Your space arena was at the other side.
Oh, yeah. We used to play MySpace ones.
Yeah, my first game, my first on-table game was with a space on the right side, and I can't go any other way. I'm completely confused when space is on the left.
That's fair.
I think Boba Fett should enter the game. The not suspended one.
Yes. I love that one. I think I will grab the initiative this time, unfortunately.
Then I have to pass.
All right.
I guess you looked at the results of the first planetary qualifier with, oh, that seems kind of healthy. Amazing that there are so many different leaders this time.
Yeah, I was super excited about what we saw coming out of this first week of planetaries. I'm sure it'll switch up and things will change in the next couple weeks. But it was really awesome to see so many different winners and different versions of each deck. I honestly not surprised just because there didn't seem like everybody came to a consensus, but I knew a lot of people were leaning towards Django's and a couple other decks, and it really doesn't seem like they took down an unhealthy amount of any of the ones, or even unhealthy amount of the top 8s even.
Yes, and I also think that we will get some like regional metas. Now that we have so many more PQs, that Europe can have a different meta than the US, or we will see how that will go. I did not make my characters ready, so.
All right, I will go first. Let's see. I will go. Oh no! Let's pay 3 for Yoda. I'll put him Grand Arena right there.
Mm-hmm. I don't really like that you played a Yoda there. So... No, we do that differently. I will play Hu Yang for 3 and give my... The chosen unit, if it's smart... I'm not sure. The collection Starhopper gets +2/+2.
Okay, perfect. Well... I doubt you have much healing in your deck, so I guess I'll just put 1 on base real quick with my Sentinel, because...
Yes.
Doesn't seem like he's going to be around much longer.
Yes, the Starhopper takes him out of the game.
Perfect. I will Yoda ability.
Yes.
Card. I don't know if I like it or dislike it, but I think I'll put this one on top of my den.
The thing that you will least expect now is a surprise strike on Boba. And he will do
Oh.
6 damage on base.
All right, I will go ahead. Oh, need to get to 9, 1, 5. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pay 1 for foresight on my Yoda.
Can you remind me again what foresight does?
Yes, during the when the regroup phase starts, before drawing cards, I name a card and then look at the top card of my deck. If it's the named card, I reveal it and draw it.
Okay. I should have taken Yoda out. I will claim.
All right. I will go ahead and pass. Regroup phase starts. I'm gonna guess you're my only hope. It does turn out to be you're my only hope, just like we planned it.
How did that happen?
Right. How did that happen? Who would have thought? All right, that goes here. Yeah, that feels fine.
Yoda has 6 HP now, right?
Yes, he is a 2/6.
Then you will get overwhelming barraged. I will put it on Boba and do all the 5 damage on Yoda.
On Yoda. All right. Well, I'm glad it was 5 because that makes it really easy with the tokens. Very, very least. Let's go ahead and Yoda will do 2 to your base, and I'll restore 2.
I'm 3, and Hu Yang will finish him off.
All right. I no longer have Yoda with foresight. I will go ahead and use Yoda Leader's ability to draw a card. Put one somewhere else. I'll put this one on top of my deck.
And I will do 5 damage to base.
Makes sense. Look, there's a 5. I think I need to find things. So, let's go ahead and bring out my Yoda. When deployed, I may discard a card from my deck. If I do, defeat an enemy non-leader unit that costs the same as or less than the discarded card. So I'm going to discard Bright Hope, which costs 4 to defeat Boba Fett.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, and then I'll be good.
Then I will flip Hondo.
There he is. All right. So normally I like to stack the top of my deck before I start doing some of these moves, but I don't have the option to, and I don't have much better in my hand. So we're going to pay 3 for You're My Only Hope. Look at the top card of my deck. I may play it. It costs 5 less. If my base has 5 or less remaining health, it's free. It's Yoda, so I'm going to play him for free.
Interesting. I see so many cards here that I have never seen in play before, except Yoda. We have seen Yoda a lot, but all the other cards, like You're My Only Hope and so on, I will claim.
Yeah, this deck uses quite a few not super odd, but definitely not super played cards. They're good. They're just not, those archetypes aren't really around as much. I'll do 4 to your base, and I'll heal 2 off mine.
I'm at 7 then.
Yeah, and then now that I'm at this resources, I think I do have to take the chance again. I'm gonna pay 3 for another You're My Only Hope. Let's look at the top card. Oh, I cannot, so I will not play it.
Thank you for not having so much luck.
Yes, that would have been too good for me. Okay. I will go ahead and pass.
Okay. This is my hand. 4, 6, 7. I need to remember that I'm playing a smuggle leader. And I don't. Oh, yeah. I can't forget that I'm smuggling cards.
And yeah, you've got a whole other hand down there.
I will play the pirate battle tank for 7, which means I can give the pirate battle tank an experience token as well because I smuggled him.
Might as well.
So it's a 5/7 now with Sentinel.
Yeah. All right. 5/7. That's a lot of damage. think, unfortunately, this Yoda is going to have to run into that battle tank. I'll restore 2. And then I will choose myself to draw a card.
That's unfair. And I will attack your Yoda with 4.
All right. So I'll take 4. That is plenty of damage. 2, 3, 4.
Yep, Tech and Wrecker. That's my first game with Hondo, so I'm not sure if I'm mastering it. I'm answering the chat here.
That's fair.
And Scory asked if this is the Hondo deck that made the top 8 in Italy. No, it is not. I have not found it. That's something of my creation with the deck name. I don't know what I'm Hondoing.
That's really good.
I'm sorry. I was reading chat. What did I miss?
Nothing. I waited. And so now I will go ahead and I'm gonna pay 4, 5, 6, 7 for Luke. And since my Yoda was defeated this phase, I will give your tank -6/-6 to defeat it.
That was a very short time in play. Then I will take the initiative.
Right. And Hondo should have 4 damage on him, right? From attacking Yoda?
Yes.
Yeah, no worries. I will do 4 more to your base and restore 2.
That's... Then I'm at 11.
I will pass then.
Dying a very slow death here. Just okay, before you can take my Hondo out of the game, I will play a Gamorrean Retainer for 2, so he has Sentinel now, because Hondo is also command.
That is true. Oh man, what's the right call here? I don't like that guy being out there, if I'm being honest, but I don't know if I have a good way around him. I guess if I... No. I think I just have to go into your Gamorrean Retainer. So let's go ahead and I'll do the 2 from Yoda.
Yes.
Or yeah, pick him, and then I'll restore 2 off my base. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, take 2 more on Yoda. So make that a nice even 6.
I'm very glad you did that, so I can freeze Mr. Skywalker in Carbonite because he is not good to me dead.
That's fair. I'll put him like that so I remember.
Yes.
All right. So Hondo is there, and he looks like he's probably gonna be a problem for me. You have 4 resources left. I think I still go. I'll pay 8 for home 1. 1 played. I'll play Heroes Unit from my discard pile, and it costs 3 less. And guess what? Yoda's back. Other Yoda. Love drawing cards. I love restoring, so it seems like fun.
Yeah, the fun is on one side of the table. I will play Surprise Strike for 2. Then my Hondo will do 7 damage. And
Yeah.
I should have played that earlier. Yeah, we do that to base.
Alright. 11 it is. I will go ahead and claim then.
And I will take the initiative. I will pass. I'm sorry. Let's do...
No worries. This card can go away.
great thing is I have about 9 ramp cards in this deck and have not played one.
Oh no, that's a big problem then.
Yes.
All right. With the initiative, I think this Yoda's probably gonna not make it through this round, so I might as well get the attack in with him first. We'll do 4 to base and heal 2.
15.
Like this. Heal 3 actually, because all my guys gain restore 1 from home 1.
OP. I think I need to take care of Luke Skywalker because he's restoring 4 if he's back with home 1.
Yes.
So I will surprise strike him with Hondo and do 7 damage.
All right, we're gone. I think I'll have this Yoda, then do 2 more to your base and heal 3.
How much more health has Yoda left, the leader Yoda?
He has 3 health left.
Okay. Let me fix the image so I can see it better. Then I will play Maul for 7. So, 7, and I will ambush and overwhelm him. I get 4 back.
4 on base. As well. It's a pretty good deal. Don't want my leader to go away. All right. I'm at 9 now. I think because I don't like Maul out there, I'll pay 7 for another Luke Skywalker to defeat Maul.
Why doesn't he have an on-defeat trigger? Unfortunate. Then I will claim.
All right. I'll do 7 more to base and heal 2, and I'll pass.
I think this game is over. Oh no, I'm playing a 30 base. Not used to that.
Oh yeah. What used to the Tarkin Town then?
Yes, yes, Tarkentown. I struggled a lot with finding a deck which was really fun to play, and right before PQ season last set, I found the Boba Space deck, which was Tarkentown as well. And now I play Django Tarkentown, so that's my base.
Nice. I love Tarkin Town.
What do we do now? I think we ambush Luke Skywalker with his father. And we get 6 damage back, and we look at the top 10 cards. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. For 3.
Yeah, gonna need a nice Sentinel, maybe.
Yeah, found a Sentinel, but it's not a nice one.
That's a problem.
Yes. It's 1 in space. At least it's for the home 1.
Oh, fair. All right. Yeah, I don't like that guy being out there in space. So I think my next move has to be to attack for 6 and heal 4.
Nothing for me to do except to claim.
All right.
And there are the last 2 damage from you.
That is the last 2.
I'm not really sure if I'm happy with this deck. I would try it again.
Yeah.
Never think a deck doesn't.
Want to run these 2 decks back again?
Excuse me?
Want to play both? Me to play Yoda again too, or switch it up?
Your choice.
Yeah, I'll change it. I'll see what Palpatine does here.
Another ramp deck.
Yeah. Or wait, I'll do this. I'll pull out a surprise. I didn't realize I had sitting here. This desk is just out of frame, covered in all of the different decks I have currently built. I forgot this one is actually finished. This is one I built to bring on a stream for FFG once, and then got scared because it didn't do very well when I play tested it. And then it's doing better now, but it's Mace Tarkentown.
I will switch to a red character as well.
All right.
We do the Sabine deck. We don't want to ramp. We want to hit each other on the head.
Yeah. Swinging into each other here, doing some damage.
Do you take part in store showdowns or planetary qualifier as well, or is it only the casual side, so store showdowns and no planetary qualifiers because of your affiliation with Fantasy Flight Games?
Great question. So we can play in all employees can play up through store showdowns, since store showdowns are part of the casual tier. Anything competitive tier, so planetary qualifiers or larger, we can't play in. So I can go to store showdowns, but since we can't play in planetary qualifiers, we actually play an internal one with the studio and other members of Asmodee right before usually the big planetary qualifier season starts for everyone else. We play about usually the week before, but this last set, because of the holidays, we did it just before the holidays when we had a holiday party. And so can still get to experience that planetary qualifier feel, but don't get to play with everybody else. It's just the same group of us in the office that plays beating up on each other for a week or a day.
Would you leak who the winning leader was?
Oh gosh, set 3's winning leader. Oh no. I feel so bad for the winner. One of our new developers, Ryan, won. And I can't remember what his deck list was. I know Sabine was second place. But I don't remember what Ryan ran to win it. I'll have to find out and let you know. But
we
it was a really
added
fun deck.
in the Videobeschreibung, as we say in Germany. The capture box down there.
Oh, yeah.
Tech Wrecker said he wants to update his set 2 Hondo deck. There isn't much to do with Hondo in set 3 because the smuggle keyword was not theirs at all. I think at all.
Nope, no smuggling. Yeah, capture was, but smuggle was not in set 3.
But I heard from Ryan at Spiel that smuggle will make a comeback. So.
Yeah, I mean, all the keywords can definitely come back. And smuggle, we knew it was gonna be a fan favorite, but it's nice to see everybody, really enjoying it now, and especially a couple sets down the line, you can throw in a couple of smuggle cards that are really important, and it completely changes the game, which is cool.
Yeah, still hoping for Galactic Ambition. One day that card will be viable.
One day.
Okay, I started the last game, so this one's yours to start.
All right, let's see if we got what we want to start with. Oh, buddy. I actually think this is fine. Now I gotta decide what I want to resource, I guess. So we'll do that. Hope for the best. All right. I will go ahead and oh man, I'll just pay 2 for Anakin's Interceptor. I'll put that space in the same side for you.
Then I will do 1 damage to base.
Sounds great. That's a lie. It actually sounds very bad for me, but I'm gonna hope it's not too bad. I'll claim.
Okay, I will answer your. I think I will play 2 cartel turncoats. They have a bounty that when you defeat one, you can draw a card. But I think the damage output makes it viable because you can't destroy it.
Yeah,
I will pass.
All right, please. I need to find some things. I think it's too early to hold on to that. So we'll do that. Okay. So, I think my best game plan is to put 2 damage on one of your cartel turncoats, and I'll take 2.
The hyperspace one or the regular one?
Let's do the regular one. See if the hyperspace one gets to survive a little longer then. It's
Okay.
prettier.
The cartel turncoat you just hit will take revenge. So you can draw a card.
All right. I appreciate it. Card. All right.
Do you know that feeling of when you've done a play and you immediately know that you have should have done that the other way around?
All the time I think about that. That's the exact state I live in, is going, oh, I should have done this differently.
Yeah, for the audience, what I thought was I should have attacked the base first, because Xander now still has all his resources and a card more on hand he can possibly play right now. So I should have waited until he spent all his cards, all his resources.
Yeah, I think I have 2 resources left. Let's pay 1 for Soldier of the 501st.
Yes,
A
that's
1/3 raid 1.
okay. I will do 2 damage to base.
All right, 2 damage to base. This make it 3. 1, 2, 3. I will pass.
I add another space unit, the Green Squadron A-Wing.
Cool. I will start us out. I'll pay 2 for a grenade strike. I'll deal 2 damage to unit and then 1 damage to another unit in the same arena. So I'll do 2 to your cartel turncoat and 1 to your Green Squadron A-Wing.
Strong throwing arm for that grenade.
Yes, yeah, just toss it right up into space.
Then I will do 1 damage to each base.
Okay. What's that? Okay. I think I have to Tarkin Town to kill your A-Wing.
Yes. And then I will take the initiative.
All right. I'll pass.
This cartel turncoat does a lot of work. I did not expect him to survive that long, so he can do 5 damage to your base.
Wow, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, should have not played that soldier, but we'll get there. Let's see. I think I will just do 2 damage to your base for now.
Yes, then I'm at 4. And a Sabine Ren deck without a Green Squadron A-Wing in space is not a good deck.
That's true. Let's go ahead. And I will... Oh no. How do I get the damage where I want the damage? I think I just, unfortunately, pay 4 for aggression. I will deal 4 damage to your A-Wing to defeat it. And then I will... Let's re-ready my guy.
Yes. Then I will do 1 damage to each base.
It's nice. 10. I'll do 2 more to your base.
Yes, then I'm at 7. What did you play at your planetary qualifier?
This set, I got back from vacation after being gone for about a month, so I played just a slightly updated Han Solo Red,
Okay.
which is the same I played for set 2. Did much worse this time with it, so he will not be making a return for set 4, I don't think. But haven't decided what I'll do for the next set. I'm already thinking, even though we're just beginning preview season.
Yeah, I'm just glad I found a deck for this set, not thinking about the next one. I will claim.
All right, I will go ahead and pass.
Yes. Here you can see that I'm not used to playing Sabine because I missed her flip turn.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about it. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Okay, then let's do 2 to base.
That makes sense to me. I will. I really don't like that guy hanging out up there. But I'm gonna drop another Anakin's Interceptor. Maybe he'll intercept this next round.
Yes. Then I will flip Sabine.
All right, there she is. I'll have my Soldier of the 501st put 2 damage on her.
Yes. I don't want to see her weakened like that, so a wing leader will give her 2 experience tokens.
Oh no! All right, this is tough. I will pay 1 for Daring Raid to put 2 more damage on her.
Yes. So she will do 5 damage to base.
That's a lot of damage. Right. I will go ahead and pay 1 for Mace's ability to deal 1 damage to a damaged enemy unit, and then if it has 5 more damage, deal another damage to it. So she should have 6 then.
She did her job. I will claim the initiative.
She had 2 experience, right? So yes. Did she have 7 health?
Oh, right.
Yeah, so she should just barely be there. Yep.
I will do the 6. Thank you.
Yeah. No problem.
Claiming the initiative anyway.
Claiming the initiative? Great. I will pass.
Okay.
Okay. You can maybe stop the bleeding. Maybe. All right. Okay. All of you.
Strongest has to attack first, so it's 5 to base.
5 to base. All right, that's a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and pay 6 for unlimited power.
Yes.
I'll go ahead and do 4 to Sabine, 3 to your turncoat, 2 to your wing leader, and 1 to my guy.
You can draw a card. Thanks to Carter Turncoat's bounty.
That's nice.
That's too empty here. I think a Green Squadron A-Wing is missing in space.
That's fair. I will go ahead and use Anakin's Interceptor to defeat your A-Wing and take 1 more.
Because you have that much damage.
Yeah.
Okay. K2SO on the ground.
Oh, I did that guy.
Ooh, it was...
I will... Oh, boy. I'll claim.
Okay, I will pass.
Right. Don't think I have a way out of this.
What?
You just need 3 more damage. Yep, that's going to be game. On Mace's flip turn, unfortunately. No.
Quick enough, I had these 2 on hand.
Oh, man.
And I think last round I resourced this one, so...
Oh, wow.
I will do a good shuffle on this deck now.
I had the Wild Rancor, so I was like, oh, that'll be nice for the ground now that it's empty. A2, no matter what, was going to be lethal, and I was like, oh, that's not ideal for me.
Yeah, but this one is the Cassian Ender deck from a top 8 PQ, and I
Nice.
always hope to be at least somehow surprising, and I think everyone expects a way different decks when they play when they see Sabine yellow. So we'll see.
That's fair.
What is your favorite Star Wars Unlimited memory from the last year? The launch party, or is there any special play you still remember?
I would say special memories. I think one that was really special for me was the first event, Gen Con, not this year, but or not 2024, but 2023, after we launched the game, because it was the first time people got to sit down and play the game for the first time. It was demo decks and they were, proxy cards and everything, but it was a really cool experience getting to sit down with everybody and show them their very first look at Star Wars Unlimited. We obviously knew all the stuff behind the scenes of what we were going to show soon and what we were going to talk about in the first set and in the first year. But just the excitement around it, and getting to talk to people that were really excited to see another Star Wars game come out, and we had some cool announcements. So I think that was definitely one of my highlights. I guess it's the previous year, but this year then maybe going back to PAX Unplugged and Spiel, where I met players who demoed the game previously, fell in love with it, came back, and now I got to play them when they had their own deck and had their full collection. We got to talk a bunch about like all the cards they were liking, all the different leaders that they were playing. And it was a completely different feel from the year prior, where it was excitement towards, oh man, I can't wait to get my hands on it, to I have my hands on it. I'm finally getting to dive into the sandbox and like build the decks that I want to see. And it was just such a different feel to it. I really enjoyed seeing a lot of familiar faces a year later.
That's a very good answer, and absolutely relatable. For me it was like the exact other side from that coin. So the excitement of playing the game for the first time, I spent so much time covering before, so hoping, is this game as good as it seems to be? Thank God it was. So and now the it's just an amazing small talk topic with other people who also play the game. You can just talk about this game and talk and talk and talk.
Oh yeah, it's super fun. Yeah, finally being able to talk about all the cards. Like that was the one bad thing about Gen Con 2023 is we couldn't say anything. There was nothing to say. Besides like look at the things we've shown already. And now it's just, yeah, it's so much talk about strategy and options and archetypes people want to see in the future and ideas of mechanics and different things like that. And it's just really fun to finally be able to talk about everything and then hear people's thoughts on what the future could bring, because people are getting a good idea of like the scope of what Star Wars Unlimited is, but I think there's so many surprises we can throw everyone's way. So I'm really looking forward to that.
It's called Star Wars Unlimited.
Exactly.
Okay. Do we want to take the initiative? I'm sorry.
It's all you. Who went first the first time? I went first last time. All you this time.
Okay, then it's initiative for me. Oh. The first hard lesson I learned in this game was you have to let go of good cards.
Yes.
In the opening hand. That's what was very, very tough to learn.
It's so hard. It is. I think it's probably the hardest skill for a lot of players as they pick up the game is, putting them down there and knowing you're not going to get them back. It decreases your odds of finding them again and things like that. It's so tough. And you're like, do I mulligan just because my hand had so many things that I need later? Or do I stick with the two beautiful cards I have to start?
Yes.
And the resourcing decisions overall are fun.
Here are my resources. So, right. Let's do 1 damage to base.
Seems like an appropriate way to start.
Hi Chris, viel Spaß beim Zuschauen auch dir.
I'll pay 2 for a Pike Sentinel.
A Pike Sentinel. A Derrick Raid does not care for a Pike Sentinel and does 2 damage to base.
All right. I will go ahead and grab the initiative then.
Then I will put a wolf pack escort into space.
Interesting. All right.
You should be the age as well of the NWO.
NWO?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing I will think of when I read Wolfpack. Okay, I'll pass.
I love that. All right. Oh man, this is tough. Really. Yeah, he's tough. All right. That's a dangerous move, but I think I have to do it. All right, so you tried to avoid me by going to space. I don't care for that, but I understand it. So I will go ahead and do 2 to base while I can.
Yes, there were 3. I will do 2 to base as well.
Seems fair. Well, let's just make that 5. That's much easier for us. I'll pay 3 for a super laser technician.
Yes, supermarket technician. Unfortunately, I don't have a target for my fleet lieutenant, so it's just the fleet lieutenant.
Great. That's perfect for me. I will go ahead and claim.
I'll pass.
Let's go ahead and I will pay 2 to put a price on the head of your let's go with your fleet lieutenant.
Okay.
I'll put this right there so I remember.
Because you want to run the supermarket technician into him, right?
Yeah, that's definitely one of them.
Yeah, let's take the super laser technician back on hand, please.
Back in hand. All right. Not ideal. But that's okay, I think. So we still got that. Only have 2 resources. Let's see. What's the best case scenario for me right now? That delay. I think I just do the 2 to base then.
Yes, I'm at 5. That's a sentinel. Let's do 2 to base.
2 to base. All right. I think I will have to claim. Yeah. I think I have to claim.
You still have 2 resources open, but you claimed.
Yeah.
Then I can do 2 damage into your Pike Sentinel. I get 2 damage back.
Yes.
I will play a Wolfpack Escort for 1, and I will return the Fleet Lieutenant to my hand, and it loses the bounty. And now I remember the flip turn and do 3 damage to base.
Perfect. That's what I was scared of. All right.
I need to give myself a pat on the shoulder for
for
that play. That worked out like it was supposed to do.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, good to go.
Yes. No, I have to.
Sorry. Good to regroup. All right. We're not finding the things we want currently. Okay. Well, I will start us off and pay 3 for Super Laser Technician.
Yes. I will play the Wing Leader for 3 and give Sabine 2 XPs.
Okay. I will go ahead and pay 1 to defeat my own guy. deal a damage to one of your Wolfpack escorts,
Yes.
and I'll draw a card.
Then I will arm Sabine to the teeth.
Oh no.
This is an upgrade. Attached unit gains on attack. Give another friendly unit +2/+0 for this phase. It gives Sabine +2/+0. So she is a 6/5 unit now.
That's true. I'll pay 1 to put a top target on Sabine.
Yes. Then I will do 7 damage to your base.
7?
So
It's 5, right, with her? 2, 2, and 1. Oh no, yep, my bad. Experience. Yes,
Yes.
7. Jeez. I'll turn these 2 5s into a 10, and I'll drop 2 more on
so
there.
she did more damage than the top target will heal. That's a job done.
Yes. Job well done.
And of course, I give the Wolfpack +2.
Yes.
Not to forget.
Claim.
Then I will do 4 damage more to the base.
All right.
And I'll pass.
I think it is nigh. Right.
1, 2, 3.
Oof.
Good.
I really, really wish you hadn't put my price on my the price on your head back to the discard pile. If I could have ramped 1 more, maybe, but I don't think so now. I will just start off paying 3 for Power of the Dark Side to at least get rid of somebody.
That's the Wolfpack escort.
Sounds good.
I will play another wing leader.
Oh no!
And give Sabine 2 more XPs. Because I'm too lazy to look for the XP tokens, I will do a green dice with a 4 as XP.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't pay for anything big, so I'll just pay 2 for a Dr. Pershing.
Did not expect him. So I will do another surprise strike, and now I need to count. That's 6, 8, 11, 12 to base.
Yes, and that is game. Oh man, nice.
Okay. A Rival's Fall would have been good for your game, I guess.
What was that?
A Rival's Fall would have been very good for your game. Oh,
Rival's
Super Laser.
Fall, or I had,
yes.
But you bouncing my price on your head, so I couldn't get that extra ramp, cost me the ability to play Super Laser when I needed it.
This
perfect play.
This deck is fun.
That was fun, yeah.
I think I will bring this to the weeklies. Do we have time for another game, or do you have to start into your other work day, or is just playing cards? Okay.
Yes. I unfortunately do have to get back into my other work, but
into Excel.
Could play 1 more.
That's the difference.
Fair.
I think I will do the Django deck then, just to get more reps in that.
Sounds good.
There's 1 more PQ in this set for me, so I need to play.
That's fair. Would you prefer Palpatine or Yoda?
I think Yoda, because I'm more struggling with the healing than the ramping.
Yes. A lot going on there.
Forgot my leader. How many showcases did you pull in all the time? I just wanted to ask in board packs, but that's not nice to ask that. So how many showcases did find the way into your hands?
I have 5 now. I have opened too many boxes, and so yeah, I have 5. Luckily, I got Han and Palpatine from set 1, which felt great because I like both of those leaders a lot. And then I've picked up a couple other ones, but now I've grand total of 5. I don't have any from set 3 yet, so I'm still on the hunt. Potentially for Yoda, or maybe a Chancellor Palpatine. It seems like it'd be a fun one to have, even though I don't play him much.
Oh, he was very fun to play until everybody played against him and knew how to completely disable him. So,
Yes.
there should, but there will be ways to get rid of your own units. So more in the future. I can trade you an Ahsoka showcase.
Ooh, all right.
I pulled that one twice. So.
Wow, really?
Yeah, still showcase less from set 1, but 2 Ahsokas in set 2, set 3.
Nice. At least set 3 treated you right then.
Yes. I will bring it to Las Vegas, and we will see where we will trade then. What we will trade.
Sounds great. I'll have a deck built for her already, so I can put her right on top of it and call it a day.
Perfect.
We're ready to play.
Okay, let's. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want initiative or me?
I think you can take the initiative. Last time it was mine.
Take it back.
Yes.
Fair.
Okay. Somehow I think I will lose this game very, very quickly because that's just the deck I'm used to the most. And when you play new decks, I'm mostly better when I play new decks instead of when I think of every possible line in this deck. So what we do here, we can do that, we can do that, don't do this, and we don't do this. Okay.
All right. I am ready.
Yes, me too.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and pay 1 for a clone deserter.
Okay, he had a bounty, right?
Yeah, bounty, draw a card.
Okay.
Restore 1 and bounty.
Then I will play a silencer. Kylos specifically.
Okay. Nice. I will go ahead and claim.
And I'll pass. Do you have a leader which you really, really, really don't want to play against?
That is such a good question. Really don't want to play against. Not usually many. I think my least favorite of all time is Chewbacca set 1. Just because it was so frustrating to keep running into Sentinels over and over. Despite him not being like a very meta deck, he was just one that I always got frustrated. I was like, oh my gosh, can I please do damage to your base? I'm begging you to let me hit your base once. But he's just a fun deck. And so I'd say that's the one I sit down and go, oh no, the most each time. How about you?
Bosk. If I have to
Bosk
play against Bosk Blue or yeah, it's Bosk Blue, the hard control deck, it just completely drains all motivation to play out of me. That's I'm yeah, it's really, really tough, and I'm working hard to not just go to the table and concede. So hopefully Bosk will lower in the meta, but we will see how this will go. Okay, your turn.
All right, I will pay 3 for the Concord Dawn Interceptor.
Thought so. Then I will play an Elite P-38 Starfighter for 3, ping your deserter, and will exhaust him.
Right. I will go ahead and
Why did I do that? I should have pinged your Starfighters. Well,
you want to take that back? You can take that back if you'd like.
No, I have to I have to do mistakes so I learn. Undoing is not the right way. Silencer runs into the interceptors and dies because of my misplay. Sorry, Kylo. You claimed, I'll pass. No, I will do Target Town on them. So.
Oh yeah. Defeat him.
Yes.
Oh.
At least got rid of them.
we go. I think this is the right call this game, unfortunately. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pay 3 for the Concord Dawn Interceptors again.
Well, it feels like I'm trapped in the Matrix. So, this is my hand, and this is Triple Dark Raid. I will pay 3, and I hope for the Ruthless Raider. 1, 2, 3,
That's
1,
good.
2, 3, and 7th. I did not find the Ruthless Raider, but a lurking tie.
Yeah, that's not bad. Not as good as a Ruthless Raider, you're right, but
At least it does enough damage to get rid of your Conquered Dawns. So
exactly, it's all in one.
And now the chance to get the Ruthless Raider is even bigger, because now
exactly
it has risen in the deck. Okay.
I will go ahead and oh boy, I guess I'll do 2 to base. I don't heal any, but
then I'm at
that.
2. I will run my Starfighter into the Interceptor and ping the last damage on it as well.
So he's gone. I will use Yoda's ability to draw a card and put a card from my deck on the top or bottom of it. Let's put this one on the bottom, I think. Seems like a good spot for that one.
Then I will answer with 4 damage to base.
Oh, yeah, that guy is big swinger. All right, I will claim.
And I'll pass. Oha. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm at 5. Okay.
All right. I will start us out and do 2 to base and heal 1.
Yes. At 4, and you are at 3. I will play the Lurking TIE Phantom again.
2 resources left. All right. Let's go ahead and pay 4 for Kanan.
And I'll flip Django.
All right. I will. How do I want to do this? I think I will go ahead and claim.
Okay, I will surprise strike Kanan away because I don't like when you have a force unit out there.
That is very fair.
I will get 4 back.
Yeah.
And then I'll pass.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. I can't get rid of Django right away. Fortunately. He's gonna be a problem, I think. Don't care for you getting rid of Kanan either, but not much I can do about that one now. Let's do. Oh man. Too thinky right now. Too thinky for sure. Let's just go ahead and pay 6 for Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's a sentinel there who will kill my Django. First of all, I don't want you to restore anything, so I play a cut health space of a 2 and exhaust your deserter.
That seems fair. I will pass.
Then I will surprise strike your Obi-Wan.
Okay.
Die, but he's gone as well.
And I will give 2 experience to my clone deserter.
Okay.
I will Yoda ability. I'll put this one at the bottom.
Then it's 4 to base.
4 to base. All right, let's just take 1 off and put a 5 down. I'll claim.
You are at 6 resources. So the next turn will be the Luke turn. Or is Luke a 6? I know, I will pass.
Okay.
Clone deserter doing the work.
He is. He's trying his hardest out here. It's paying off.
He deserted and now he has to fight. Did not work out well for him.
No. Let's go ahead. Oh boy. I think that Ty Fancin's just putting down so much damage. Don't care for it. So I do think I pay the 7 for Luke and give the Ty Fancin -3/-3.
Then I will do 2 damage to base.
1, 2. I will do 4 damage to your base and heal 1.
At 8.
I'm also at 8. I'm glad we met there.
I will play a triple dark raid.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the 7th. There it is.
Ooh, all right. 2 to base and 2 to spells. I think this is 10.
The clone deserter has how much health?
6. He has got 4 remaining. 5 health total.
I think he will get the 2 damage from the radar.
That seems fair. Don't like it, but I understand why.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Let's see.
It's a must trigger, not a may trigger. I wouldn't have done it if it's a may trigger.
Yeah, you wouldn't have done it if you didn't have to, right? I think I claim this time.
Then I'll do 4 damage to base. And I'll just do the same thing as last game. I will freeze Luke Skywalker for 2. So he's the problem of future years. I'll pass.
Yeah, don't worry about it. All right. Let's see. What do we want to do this time? All right, I have a feeling I know what's coming up. at least for this guy. So let's just do 4 more to base, and I'll restore 1.
4 days. That's 2. I'm at 12. Yeah, there is the Ruthless Raider for 6. The 2 remaining damage for the deserter. He finally is allowed to desert.
Just allowed to. Good for him.
Yes.
I'm glad he was out here as long as he was, but you know, he can get some rest now.
There was a bounty on him, right?
Yes, you draw a card.
Okay.
So I take 2. Right, so he's there. I will go ahead and Yoda ability. Draw a card and put a card somewhere else. Good. Put 1 back on top.
I will do 2 damage to base.
That seems fair. I will bring out Yoda. When deployed, I'll discard the card from my deck. It's Obi-Wan, so I'll defeat a enemy non-leader unit. I'll defeat your 6-cost Ruthless Raider with my Obi-Wan discard.
Then I will ping Yoda and exhaust him.
Right. And Yoda.
2 damage to base.
We have 2 damage to him and 2 to base. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. You got 1 resource left. Let's spend some of this. I'll pay 3 for another Yoda.
And I claim.
I'll pay 3 more for Village Protectors, so I have a Sentinel out there now, and just in case.
Uh-oh.
And I will pass.
Uh-oh.
And Luke is back this turn, which is nice. There's my lineup there.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out a way to fit.
I think I will freeze Luke.
Luke is frozen. Seems like a great use of 2 resources. I think this Yoda will just go ahead and swing 4 to base and restore 2.
Yes. That's 5 and 1. I think this is the turn I lost the game, because I will not be able to do as much damage as you are healing. But I will do anyway. 2 damage.
2 damage, make up for the Yoda loss. And then I would like 2 damage back in your base and heal 2 on mine.
We do a fire spray play for 6.
Hey. Interesting. How do I do this? I think the best play for me is to pay 7 for U-wing reinforcement. My hand up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Let's find some units. There's a 4-drop Bright Hope. And I'll put a Battlefield Marine over here. And that'll be good for me.
Quite good card, that U-wing.
Yes, yeah. It's I treat it a lot of the time almost as an extra Luke, but it's can also pull up when I need it to for a Bright Hope.
I think I have to run into the Bright Hope and get 2 damage back.
It deals 5.
And I get 2 back.
I think it's most important that I just claim rather than 2 extra damage, so I'll do that.
Yes, I'll pass.
Nice.
T85 asked if that's the Mandalorian theme in the background because the music is so quiet. Yes, it has to be that quiet, because otherwise YouTube gives me a copyright strike. But yes, it was the Mandalorian theme. Good ears. And Tech and Wrecker says, I need the Tri-Fighter. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, the Tri-Fighter is great.
An off-color Super Laser Blast would be good for the game. One resource till that. Okay.
All right. I have the initiative. So let's go ahead and 7. So we will do the 4 from Yoda.
Yes.
Restore 2.
That's 5 and 2. Can I do anything to annoy you? No. I have the ISB agent in hand, but no event. Greedo is just annoying. The Lurking Tide doesn't help, and the 7th Fleet Defender is also bad. Yeah, a Ground Sentinel would be nice. I think this game is for you. I concede. Well done.
Thank you.
As I said, the deck I played the most. I was just not quick enough, I guess.
Yes, I found a lot of success from people playing Django's sometimes, but a lot of Sabines and things just tried out race, and as long as I'm willing to sacrifice my guys and keep healing, I usually can hold out until Yoda jumps on the board, and all of a sudden from there it's like, oh gosh, Yoda and Luke at the same time. That's tough. It only gets tougher.
Yep, would have been done. Would have been over earlier if I would not haven't pulled the No Good To Me Dead. My God, what a sentence.
Oh yeah,
it's
no
late
Good
over
to me dead.
here.
Luke Skywalker never attended the whole game.
It's late over here. Okay. Thank you very much for taking on the offer to come on the stream. You are always invited to do that again, as you probably know. So thank you very much. It's late over here. I need to go to bed because I have to relax from the PQ weekend. And yeah, thank you very much, dear Xander.
Thank you so much for having me, and I hope you get some rest this week. I'm sure you'll still be at your weeklies and your locals, but I hope you at least get to relax just a little bit.
Everyone, it's always said that you have to advertise the next thing you do. I will not relax this weekend because on this Saturday I will stream the planetary qualifier from Gütersloh here on this channel. So if you have nothing to do on Saturday, you are very welcome to join in chat as well. Okay, let's stop.